So as a motor sergeant, I manage several different sections. So our sections consist of unscheduled maintenance, which are field level maintenance services on time-based or day-based intervals. Also, I manage unscheduled services. Unscheduled services, members of our team, they come out, they conduct PMTS, they identify faults. Once they identify the faults, we try to get the piece of equipment back in the fight as soon as possible. So I came from a pretty large family. It was 12 brothers and sisters on my dad's side. So my dad was a mechanic. Most of my uncles was a tinkerer, carpentry, woodwork, you name it. It's something I grew up doing, so it's just natural that I did it. Oftentimes in the neighborhood, people's cars would break down, so my uncle was the guy that they took the car to, right? So as a kid, he had sons too. We would go over to his house, they would come over to our house, and we would just work on cars, four-wheelers, dirt bikes. He served in the military. He used to talk to us, show us little pictures about him when he was in the military. And it was just one of them things that, okay, I should at least give it a try. Gave it a try, and I loved it. So typical day, generally we start our day off with a sync. So our sync, we bring an ESR to our sync. Our ESR is pretty much the status of all our equipment we have out here. We identify what we can fix and the time frame we can fix it, and then we assign mechanics to work off the ESR. Also, each section is responsible for briefing that part of that actual sync. We'll have our SOP operation up there as well. They'll talk about faults that's coming into the SSA, so we can kind of game plan what our week will look like. Our garrison is a little bit simpler. Everything is condensed, everything is out here online. However, once you go out to the field, right, you got a multitude of elements in different locations. Breakdown procedures, recovery procedures, they also change. They get a little bit more complicated out there in the field, i.e. the odds of us rolling a piece of equipment here is low. However, in the field, that kind of increased risk. So for the soldiers, I think it's a good opportunity, them being out in the field. That's why I truly believe they get to learn their job because of some of the amenities they don't have. It's a lot of field expedient procedures that we do have to use while in the field. It's a wonderful opportunity. It's one of them jobs where the day-to-day operations for a mechanic is not the same. 1 month you could be on unscheduled services, the next month you can be on scheduled services, and even if they don't plan on making it a long military career, it's something that's easily transferable in the civilian world. I'm an NCO at the end of the day. For us, it's all about the soldiers. Working with the soldiers, teaching the soldiers, developing the soldiers, that is the greatest part of being a motor sergeant.
Attention! Your mission is to subscribe and beat feet to the next video. Why haven't you done it yet?